I'm going to start off saying you need to watch this video till the end and leave a comment on it, because I really want to hear from you, but you've got to watch the whole video to leave a comment on what we're talking about here. I want you to share this video with all your family and friends, because this channel needs to get all the way up to 1 million subscribers before SHTF happens. More than likely, we're not going to get that big, but let's try. All right, we got cell phones exploding, smart devices exploding, radios exploding, pagers exploding. We got all these devices exploding in Lebanon. I want to know from you, do you think that stuff could already be in our systems here in America, just waiting, asleep, until somebody sets it off? Do you think that could happen? Do you think that these devices got intercepted and the things were put in there? Or is it from the country where this is going on? Is it get intercepted before it gets there and then they're doing it? One thing I want to talk about today, this is what I want to talk to you about. So pay attention. You see how many people nowadays that staying sick? They're staying real sick, right? They're getting sinus issues. Some of them are getting flu and pneumonia during the summer. Yeah, during the summer. Times we've never seen or heard of before. Now, what do you think is causing that? Do you think it's, 5G? Immune system's just weak. They're catching everything. Do you think, what do you think is causing it? Food? They're spraying stuff in the air. What do you think is causing this? My theory on this, and some of you are not going to like this theory, you're going to say that I'm crazy, tinfoil hat, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Could it be as simple that more people nowadays spend so much time inside that they stay indoors, with the heated and cooled air, filtered air, and then they go outside and they get sick because their immune system is not built up anymore? You got to stop and think, when we were kids, we stayed outside most of the time, right? If you're Generation X or older, you were outside. Nowadays, the most a kid goes in and outside, if he's not playing sports, is to get on the bus, get off the bus, or if you go to the store or something like that, it's always leaving one spot, getting in a conditioned space, riding to another spot, going into a conditioned space, right? With filters, air, heat and air. Do you think that could be what's causing it? Because that's what I think a lot of it has to do, is we're not outside that much no more. We hear all these people every year, it's getting hotter, it's hotter, it's hotter than it's ever been before. It's been hot when we were growing up. Number one, we were younger, we could deal with it better, and we were outside and we were more acclimated to the weather, right? Nowadays, we're used to being cool. If we're hot, turn the air conditioner off. If we're cold, turn the heat up, right? Now, I'm not saying that's the only reason this is going on, but I'm saying it could be one of the major reasons, because people are spending so much time inside. Look what happens every year school starts back. Everybody starts getting sick again because people start mingling around more people, right? So people get sick and it goes through the house, right? Anybody with kids knows what I'm talking about. This stuff will go through the house. It doesn't matter that, one or two of them get sick. No, everybody going to get sick, right? That's how it is now. So could that be it? Is it as simple as we're just not spending enough time outside acclimating to the weather? I'm 47 years old. When it gets hot outside, I hate it. But when I was younger, I didn't like it either. So it's not that to me. Now, don't get me wrong. It does seem like the sun's rays are a little bit stronger than they used to be. But as we age, our immune system gets lower. As we age, our body just needs more time to recover from stuff, right? But when most of your time is spent inside, that could be damaging to you. This is not a medical advice video. I'm not a doctor, not a scientist, none of that. This is just my thoughts on what could be happening here. So if you've watched it till this point, we're almost at 4 minutes, I want you to leave a comment of why you think so many people are getting sick nowadays. Is it something to do with this? Or if it is, what about the people who don't have this, right? Why are they staying kind of sickly all the time? Do you agree that more people are staying inside than they do outside? They spend more time inside than outside. Do you agree with that? And the big question, do you think these devices that are exploding are already in our smart devices, anything with a chip and a battery, just sitting there waiting to go off? I want to know what you think on that one. So drop your comment now. 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Drop your comment. Say, I'll watch this till 4:25, and then I left my comment. Let me know your thoughts on this. Keep your head on the swivel. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Protect yourself and your family at all times. At that moment, you're the only person can do it. Guys, thank you for everybody that's watching. Be sure to keep sharing this video. Let's get it pushed out there, because I want to hear from a lot of people what they think's going on. We're not allowed to discuss this stuff, right? But we need to be allowed to discuss it. Stay safe. Keep prepping.